Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome to the Strike Streams Thursday edition. Today is a special day for two reasons, because one, it's Thursday, so it means Xander can maybe hopefully finally get a shiny day thing. Come on, come on, Xander, everyone fingers crossed Xander for a shiny. The second thing is that today is the 10th day of the 10th month, the 10th of October. Which means that it is whimsical, charming, Belgian journalist investigator day. Why? Because it's 10-10. Get it? 10-10-10. That's my bad joke. Hi, everyone. So let's say hi to everyone. So, hi, Kieran and Skywatcher and Cheese and Kevin and Xander, the aforementioned Xander. Hang on, and Skywatcher and Kieran and Cheese and Xander and Kieran and hang on, who else is here? Have I said hi to everyone? If I've missed anyone, please let me know, and I will say hi to you again in chat and stuff like that. I wish I could stream until 10 past 10. That would be pretty awesome, but no, I have stuff to do, unfortunately. Life is life. Okay. So, but no, I mean, that's the thing, we're getting into things very quickly today, oh my gosh. But how have you guys been? Because obviously, sort of Thursday is when we have, had our day off. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Remind me a bit, okay, because I will go on my rant about Pokemon Go and how I might have to start, not really playing it anymore. So just remind me about that if I don't start talking about it, okay? Once we get into the first Dynamax adventure, and if I'm sort of what do we talk about today? It's bro, talk about Pokemon Go. Okay? So here we go. But yeah, anyway, Bark. But no, so I know you guys know what I'm about to say because we have a lot of familiar fans here and stuff like that. If I dare have the audacity to call you guys fans. But no, I know you know what I'm going to say, but do just please, may all horses be held until I say the magic phrase, which is ready, set, bow. But not that, okay? Not that one, but when I say it again in a minute or two. So, if you are here, hi Cramorant, hi. If you are here and you would like to play with me here on the Dynamax Adventures, the Strike Streams, if you would like to play Dynamax Adventures with me and do some shiny hunting, then I need you to do the following, okay? And this is for people who, you have Nintendo Switch Online, you have the DLC with the Dynamax Adventures unlocked, you've done the Suicune tutorial and all that lovely stuff. If you can play along with me, which most of you who are here can, then I need you to do the following. Number one, please just make sure you are indeed watching the video live, if you hover onto the middle of the YouTube video, or if you tap the middle of the video once if you're on mobile, and then you look in the bottom left-hand corner, you want to make sure you have the red circle with the word live next to it. If you see a grey circle with a negative number, that means you are watching from the past, and it means you need to hit the word live so that your circle turns red. Have that red circle and be watching live. Kayla, hi, welcome. So number one, please just make sure you are doing that you are watching live. And then, oh, hang on, why was my joystick just moving by itself then? I don't like that. I did tap it, but I don't know why it then kept moving. Maybe it was anyway, bark. But no, so all of that stuff, and then what I need you to do is I need you to write in chat in the following format, okay? You're going to begin your message. You're going to post once each, okay? Don't split it up or anything. You're going to begin your message with strike in capital letters. S-T-R-I-K-E in big capital letters. And then, in regular letters, regular capitalization, you are then going to say, I can do, and you're going to let me know which of the following legendary Pokemon you are able to hunt for in the Dynamax Adventures, ones that you haven't already captured yourself in the Dynamax Adventures on your save file. And we're going to be hunting for Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus, okay? So you're going to say strike in big capital letters, and then you say, I can do, and then you let me know what you can do out of Dialga, Lunala, Tornadus, ready, set, bow. And I'm going to ignore Colin's one, even though I've also just acknowledged Colin's one, which is me not ignoring Colin, but You got to follow the format. So, ready, set, bow. There we go. And I'm going to get the spreadsheet open, and we will, and then we'll kind of get this going. So let's see. Oh gosh. Although a certain Mr. Kramen may be adding people already, I see. Yes, okay. Kramen is entering people. Okay, so I might sort of just enter people onto the actual teams or whatever. But hang on. So we're going to go... We'll go Kieran. We'll go Kevin. We'll go Skywatcher. And then, hang on, we'll go Xander. And then I'll just switch people around if anyone has any limitations or anything. And then, let's see. And then, but yeah, so Colin, you can let us know now, Colin, but it's just let me know. But again, you've got to let me know, like, what ones you can do or not. It's out of Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus, okay? So Colin, let me know which of those you can do. And then here we go. Hang on, so, oh, Kayla, I'm so sorry. We'll keep things nice and positive and fun today and everything. But yeah, I'm so sorry to you and your family, and just lots of love to all of you. Okay, so let's see. But okay. I'll add Colin. I'll add Colin just because. But I need to know which one Colin can do. So I will just put Colin in Team 2 for now. But so the options, Colin, are Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus. Okay. Okay. So here's what I've got so far. Okay. Until Colin confirms. But I've got Team 1, Dialga, Kieran, Kevin, and Skywatcher. And then Team 2, Lunala, Xander, Cheese, and Colin. If Colin can't do, like, Lunala, then maybe we can switch Colin with someone from Team 1. But the Colin will need to reply very, very quickly if that's the case. Otherwise, Colin's just going to be on, like, Team 3 or something like that. Okay, so those are the teams. You can't just name random Pokemon. Okay, so that's good. Those are going to be the teams. So Team 1... Dialga, Kieran, Kevin, and Skywatcher, please get ready. So you guys know this, but please make sure on the Wycom you are connected. And then here we go. So we've got internet in the top right hand corner, and then well, no, Colin, you didn't put a decision. I gave you 3 options, and you haven't said any of the 3 options that I said to you. So, I mean, you might have misheard me, but so you may have misheard me. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, Kevin, I did find your post rather funny. But yeah, so again, it's Dialga, Lunala, Tornadus. Let me know out of those 3. But again, I mean, I've kind of just decided Team 1 now. So, okay, Colin, like, I can't help you. If you're not going to, like, cooperate, Colin, I'm afraid I can't help you. So, anyway. Okay. So, again, if you can't do any of them, we can put you in the wild card, but you need to sort of pay attention and kind of listen. Again, I'm sorry if you're getting confused or you're mishearing me or anything. I'm sorry if, like, my accent is hard to understand or anything, but, you know, just that's kind of the best I can do. So anyway, so Team 1, please, please get ready. You guys are going to select anything is fine. I am going to select Dialga in the meantime. Okay. Okay, so Colin and Kayla can be on, like, a Tornadus team, and then we'll figure out Team 2 in a second. Mars is high. Okay, thank you for clarifying, Colin. I do appreciate it. Again, it just helps move things along. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 10-10. Hold on, 10-10. we're going to go 10, 10, and then we're going to go 0, 4, 11. Okay, so we've got 10, 10, 0, 4, 11. This is for team 1. And there we go. Yeah, don't worry, Kayla. We have added you onto the Tornadus list, so don't worry. And then we're good. Kiba, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so there's Kieran. There's Kevin. It's not Ben 10. It's 10 10. Okay. Although the Tintin film is old now, man. I mean, it's like over like a decade old now. It's such a shame that didn't become a franchise. It was a really good film. If none of you ever saw Tintin, like Tintin and the Secret of the Unicorn, it's a really good animated movie. We just need Skywatcher. Did Skywatcher get an ad? Yeah, Skywatcher, yes. Skywatcher, you are here. So it's Kieran, Kevin, Skywatcher. So Skywatcher, we're just waiting for you. Sorry for any confusion. But yes. Yes. No, Skywatcher. That's a good point. I do appreciate you double checking, but no, don't worry. You're good. Okay. Maybe in future I'll write the teams in chat as well. Like I won't just say them on audio or something like that. But then again, that's also a bit like I will get Kramin and Xander to type them. Like I don't want them to have to do more stuff than they already do. But it's hard for me to type stuff as well. Okay, so Dialga is weak to ground and fighting, as you guys know. But also steel types can be very good because defensively they wall Dialga, and they can use moves like Metal Sound to help its allies. So, okay. Hey, Tenchi, welcome. Okay. So, right. Okay, so Passimian is a fighting type, and Brick Break has a lot of PP, so I am going to go with that. Though Beartic does have a fighting move, just keep in mind it is weak to a Dialga as well, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword. Electric does resist steel, and Mud Slap does lower accuracy, so Heliolisk is actually a pretty good choice. But we'll see, just depending on what kind of options we get and stuff like that. Yeah, and Kramin has, I mean, I've sort of said this before, but Kramin is saying it now. Thank you, Kramin, for reiterating this. But yeah, you guys never have to apologize for not showing up to streams or whatever than that. Now, you do have to apologize for not getting the richest person you know to donate to my channel. Like, very naughty, chat. Very naughty for not doing that. No, I'm kidding. No, you guys, oh, sorry. What do we want here? Beware doesn't have any fighting moves. So I'm just going for like Behemoth. Sorry, I should have paid attention to the thing there and then talked to chat, but never mind. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of great options from what I can see. So yeah. But no, so you guys, no, but you guys are wonderful. I just, like, seriously, you guys have given me so much support. I already feel like you're giving me like 110% support, so please don't worry if like your support is like actually less than 100. Like, you guys are, you know, like, you're not attending every single minute of the streams or whatever. It's like, honestly, it's honestly fine. Like, you guys are good. You guys do so much for me, and I really appreciate it, and I have so much fun on these streams. They have been the best part of my day for like the past 2 months, so you know, please don't worry about it. I'm just really grateful for the support. And I'm just happy whenever you guys are able to be here. I'm just happy to see you. So, Tenchi, the answer is yes. But anyway, but no, but let's see. Kayla, you're checking Animal Crossing to keep an eye. Go keep seeing your villagers. Yes. Nice. But no. So, I'll talk about Pokemon Go in a second. I will just talk about another thing, just with regards to the strike and stuff like that. I did share this on my community tab, and I actually did share it on Twitter. I went on Twitter quickly to like do a retweet of this. So if you follow me on Twitter and you're like, "Oh, Bo posted earlier, is he back?" No, I'm not. But I was like, I still have my account, so I still used it for like this one thing. Daniel from Good Vibes Gaming, who has appeared in chat a couple of times. Oh yes, my Max Airstream is powering up those Electro Balls, so that's totally why I Dynamaxed. But no, Daniel from Good Vibes Gaming, the YouTube channel Good Vibes Gaming, did a really good video about the strike and it affecting video games and voice actors and stuff. And it was just like a very nice sort of like pro voice actor sort of video with regards to the strike. So I like gave it a share, and if you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. That is not me saying that, like, say, I absolutely 100% agree with, or I'm factually confirming everything in the video, because I don't know. I don't 100% know with accuracy some of the things he said, so just if there's, because with the strike I have to be careful about things I say. So me saying like it was a good video is not me saying 100% of everything it said was 100% correct and perfect and brilliant and amazing and whatever. Like, there are some things where things he said which I didn't even know if it was correct. So I just want to like put that disclaimer out there. But it was a really good video. I enjoyed it, and it was just nice to see something. It was just nice to see some sort of positivity and solidarity with the voice actors from like a gaming channel, because I don't think these strikes are that well known a thing. The TV and video game strikes last year were much more kind of out there and promoted and stuff like that. This one seems to be a bit more low-key, even though the video game industry is like bigger than movies and TV. And so this one should be known by more people, but it's kind of not. And as I've said, we've had people come into chat. We've had people who have been a part of these streams ask, like, oh, are you on strike, or what are you on strike for? And then I have to explain, like, I'm a voice actor, there's a video game strike, we're not working on video games right now for the most part, all that kind of stuff that I've explained a bunch of times before. So it was just nice to see a gaming channel do that. So, but yeah. Hang on, let me just see about... I will say about Pokemon Go in a second, but thank you for the reminder. Do remind me about that in a second. But okay, we've got Thievul and a Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is bad. Thievul maybe could... Oh, there is... Oh, we could have Doublade. Doublade or Golurk. Either one of those is good. Doublade does have the sort of physical resistance, but Golurk does have the more super effective move. Unfortunately, it's Scorching Sands, but that's not a bad thing either, though, because Dialga can boost its defense. So hang on, let me just check what chat said. The Twitter bow appearance was definitely a surprise. Yeah, so I just did that one retweet. But yeah, I'm still not using Twitter or anything. Yeah, Kieran, I would say your parents, like, Twitter's not worth joining. The thing about Twitter now is, like, for a while now, like, before I quit Twitter, there was kind of a thing where I was like, hey, if you're already on Twitter, like, feel free to follow me, but, like, if you're not on Twitter, don't join it. It's like, Twitter is, like, not worth joining now. Like, if you like, aren't on Twitter already, it's not worth joining now. Like, the thing about Twitter is, if you're on it, maybe you could still be on it. If you're on it, maybe you should get off it. And if you're not on it, definitely don't join it. Like, I think that's kind of the consensus with Twitter now, but yeah. Let's see. So yeah, it's pretty wild, but that was kind of part of the reason Daniel made the video. He kind of like posted about sort of like the strike and about like stuff, and there were like a lot of like very negative, ugly comments that kind of was just very dismissive of voice actors, and he was just like very disappointed, and so he kind of wanted to make a video kind of like being positive about it and kind of letting us know about our struggles and stuff like that. I do get a mention in it as well, which is quite nice. Although, I think Daniel might have misgendered me, so if you go watch the video, check it out and let me know whether... I think he might have said, like, I can't remember if he said, like, her or they or something, but it sounded like he may have misgendered me, but like, let me know. That's your, like, go watch the video, and then as, like, a fun bonus note, you can come back and report back to me whether I just, like, misheard it, or whether I was like, that didn't sound like he said he'd, but anyway. But he might have said, like, they'd or something like that. He kind of said it very quickly, and I wasn't sure. It doesn't matter too much, but yeah. But yeah. So let's see. Oh, Xander has put a link to the video for later. Oh, thank you, Xander. But yeah, and I you can go check out my community. Like, you can check my page and like the community tab, and you can see the video there as well. But I thought it was a nice video, and again, it was just nice seeing something from one of the like video game channels I follow say something about it. So yeah. I was thinking Thievel may not have been a terrible switch there for the like Clefairy, but we can always switch like Golurk. Well, but basically we've got a bit of a problem here because Clefairy and Beartick aren't great, so I should have probably paid more attention to the Dynamax Adventures. But I would have said maybe Thievel and Golurk would have been good switches for like Beartick and Clefairy, but at the very least, as long as one of you switch, Clefairy can like play support, so that's not a bad thing. But anyway, but yeah, but I'll remind everyone about the video at the end, and then because Xander says like you just kind of have it to follow accounts, and that's kind of the position I kind of was in towards the end. But the thing I realized was that a lot of the people who I really, really like, or that I used to follow and really liked, like, don't really use it anymore. And even if you think about people from, like, you know, sort of some of the people, like, within my circles and stuff, you know, like 2 years ago or something, there was a lot of, like, funny, like, Zack and Koi stuff to follow or whatever. And just even that, like, wasn't really there anymore or whatever, you know? So, you know, it was just kind of like, I was kind of like, even as a, like, a being able to follow people type thing, it's not even, like, as good anymore. Okay, Blizzard! Cheese, every day you're more and more tempted to get threads. The only thing, apparently there are now a load of people leaving threads because there's some news about, like, Instagram stories, like they're going to try and add Instagram stories to threads or something, but I mean, I like threads, you know, I think it's good. It's sort of, it's just a bit more chill. Like, because people don't post to it as much, it's kind of like a good way of being able to keep up with people, but without being, like, ridiculously spammed all the time or anything. So, yeah. Okay. So, this Golurk is going to be bulky, isn't it? But we can trade for it, and then it'll be good. So, yeah, Heliolisk can use Mud Slap. Hopefully we don't have to use too many of them, just because we do need a few for Dialga. But again, if it's all you can do, it's all you can do. I'm just trying to acrobatics here, because that's all I can do. Well, it's not all I can do, but it's like the best I've got. Oh, for the love of Nelly! How did it miss? It's too big in front of you. Oh, Max Overgrowth. Okay, that's pretty nifty. But, hang on, let's see. Behold my theory! Hang on. You love the autocorrect recognizes Nightbot on a lot of people's names now. That's really great, Cheese. I love that. I love that. Okay. I was gonna say, Kevin, yeah, that bit of the video, I wonder, like, sort of, I do wonder if Daniel knew that I was gonna be, like, watching that video, and that, and that I would see that, and it's like, Daniel, if you're listening, I did see that, and I appreciate it. But, because, yeah, basically, there's, like, one bit in the video, oh, for the love of Nelly! There's one bit in the video where, like, I am flat out mentioned, Bo Bridgeland. But then there's another part which is just, it's very, it's very kind of like, you know, appealing to me. But yeah. I will say, Threads is quite good for things like just like posting pictures and just like in reply to Masters' comment. Threads is quite good for things like posting art or like little clips of like catching shinies and stuff like that. Like I felt like towards the end, when I was like posting on both, I could post like, I got a shiny, blah, 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 and it would do better on Threads than on Twitter. So as long as you like watermark your pictures properly, because one thing about Threads is people do like to like steal jokes and stuff on Threads, which is weird. I mean, I think people do that on Twitter as well, but on Threads I just noticed it a whole bunch, and yeah. But let's see. Okay, hang on. Right, I think I caught up. Threads is like a simplistic Twitter, I would say. Okay, yeah, so as long as Clefairy or Beartic switches here, then we're good. Because Heliolisk does have the defensive advantages and Mudslap, which is pretty nifty. And Scorching Sands would be like a great move. If we can like burn Dialga, then like we'll be really good. So yeah. Okay. So we got and the berries. So nice. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so we've lost 1 life. No, we're pretty good here. So yeah, I think Scorching Sand, Body Press, like Brick Break. I would say basically if you can, as long as you're not Heliolisk, Dynamax. Basically. It'd be better if it was myself or Golurk, but I'm not going to be too picky. But I legit don't know who can Dynamax here, but like Mudslap is the best. Oh, okay, it's me. But like Mudslap is definitely like the best thing Heliolisk can do. So, okay, I'm gonna boost all you guys up. Although actually, the funny thing is, this is only gonna boost me, isn't it? Because Golurk has Scorching Sands. Although here's one thing I could suggest. Maybe once Heliolisk has got like a Mudslap or 2 in, Golurk could then switch to Focus Punch, because by then my Max Knuckle will have boosted Golurk's attack stat, and Dialga will be less likely to hit Golurk with any attacks because its accuracy will be down. So I think like basically, Kevin, on like turn 2 or 3, you'll be okay to use Focus Punch after this. Okay, there we go. Jeez, you've been doing even more Dynamax Adventures and you're like super duper mega overdue now? Oh gosh. Okay. Right, Body Press, because Body Press is based on defense, which kind of sucks. Okay. But yeah, I would say focus. I'd say you could try Focus Punching now, just because of that Mudslap. Because by the time Heliolisk will use another Mudslap, and then basically Dialga will be very unlikely to hit you at this point. It doesn't have any spread moves. It would have to aim for you specifically, which, given you are Kevin, is statistically pretty likely. But nevertheless, okay, Flash Cannon. Let's go for me. So there we go. Yeah, so Focus Punch should get a hit in here. Okay. The Flaming Dialga. There we go. So look, we're halfway down, and then we've got like double boosted attack here. Plus Golurk does have that Iron Fist ability. So come on. This should do a whole load of damage here. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay, it is getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI attacks. But if we can if we beat this thing with a Mudslap, that would be hilarious. Okay, Mudslap for the win, baby! Yes! Well done, Team 1! Team 1, that was fun! Well done, everyone, well done! Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in. Well done, everyone, well done. So, hang on, I will catch this. Well done, Team 1. Good luck, everyone, for your Minty Boys. Hopefully one of you gets it. I would love if Kieran got a Minty Boy. Kieran deserves it. Okay, so Team 2, we'll figure out Team 2 in a sec. We currently have Xander and Cheese, and then we'll figure out if there's like anyone else who has joined in chat or anything, or who wants to do it. We'll figure that out in a second. But like if Kiba wants to join in on Lunala, let me know. But we'll figure out who's going to be our final Team 2 teammate in a second. Okay. So, no shiny for Kevin. Well, that's boo. Okay, so I'm going to do my patented double shiny check. Let me know how it goes for you, and we'll see how this goes. Behem, I don't think is shiny. Thievul is not shiny, I don't believe. Golurk, will we get the silver Golurk? No, but I already have one, so it's fine. But will we get the minty boy himself, Dialga? Hey there, minty boy. Oh, it's not shiny. Okay. But let's just double check these. So, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to get Golurk just because I don't know how often I've got Golurk in the past. And, yeah, it's a cool Pokemon. Kieran, you have to go. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining. I'm glad you were able to do at least one Dynamax adventure with us. Thank you, as always, for your support, and I will see you around. No. So we're going to be doing Lunala next, okay? So Lunala's next. Lunala is typically going to be our second Pokemon in the current format, unless I now get another shiny, and then that'll change up everything. But no. Okay. So chat, here's what I need you to do, okay? So we've got Team 2 Lunala, Xander and Cheese, and then Team 3 Tornadus, Colin and Kayla, okay? So chat, here's what I'm going to need you to do. If you are around to do the Lunala, could you please write strike the number of times you've played, 0 or 1, and then say, I can do Lunala. Okay, this is just trying to figure out who can be our third player for Lunala, okay? Because we actually only have 2 people for Lunala. So I just want to know, is there anyone from Team 1 interested in doing a Lunala? Like, you know, Kevin or Skywatcher, do you want Lunala? You might get an extra go if there's no one else who like hasn't done, if there's no one who can like, you know, like, oh, I haven't played at all today and I would love to do Lunala, then I'll just give it to one of you guys. So although now it's like a toss up between like Kevin and Skywatcher. Oh, Kiba. Oh, I'm going to give it to Kiba then. Sorry. Like, Kevin and Skywatcher just being like, oh, like, glaring at each other, like, you know, frenemies. And then Kiba's like, I can do it. And it's like, oh, well, then we're giving it to Kiba. Okay, so Team 2, Lunala, Xander, Cheese, and Kiba. Please come on down. So please make sure you are connected on the Wycom, that you've got the internet in the top right-hand corner on the Wycom. And then we're going to talk to the lovely Dynamax Adventure lady. And we are going to say that we want to do anything, because anything goes. Well, that's what you guys are going to say. I'm going to say Lunala. And then we're going to save our game. Kevin, our battle to the death has been called off for now. Love it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're doing 10-10, hold on, 10-10, and then 0434. No, Colin, you're good, don't worry, you're not due yet, this is Lunala. I mean, you can see by the silhouette, but this is Lunala, so don't worry, you're good. You're still good, for like, but just make sure you don't go anywhere too far away, for like in 20 minutes, you need to be back, okay? Like, by 4:50, 4:55, you need to be back, okay? Because, like, I'm counting on you and Cheese to help me do the Tornadus, okay? Okay. So... Gloria... No. Okay, so Xander, Cheese, and Kiba, well done. Lunala is super duper mega weak to Dark and Ghost types. So those are the types of Pokemon and moves we want to use. Normal types are very good to have as well, just because they are completely immune to ghost moves, and often a lot of the normal type Pokemon do have a dark or ghost move. A Pokemon like Indeedee, for example, is a normal type that has Shadow Ball, so it can be very good. So just keep that in mind. It has like mainly like ghost and fairy moves, so types like poison and steel can be quite good as well because they resist fairy. So there we go. Okay, so ready, set, bow. And then we'll see how this goes. So I will get into Pokemon Go in a second. But yeah, I wanted to talk about Daniel's video. And oh, sorry, I thought I'd pressed that. I wanted to just talk about Daniel's video as well. And if you saw me on Twitter earlier, that was me. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to go for Cramorant because it does have a dark move. So a physical... Oh, physical is better than special as well. If there's any preference, like physical attackers are better than special. So just like keep that in mind as well, I guess. But yeah. Not the best choices here. Like, again, Noctowl does have that normal typing. But, oh, the other thing about... so, like, Poisons resist Fairy and Dark Pulse is super effective. The other thing as well is with Lunala, we don't want to faff around with stat moves or anything like that because Lunala can bounce them right back at us. So the best strategy with Lunala is just to attack, okay? Right, Palisand is a ghost, so we definitely want to go left. And then there is a Dusclops. There is also a Perrserker, although I can't remember if Perrserker has a dark move or not. Does Perrserker have dark... oh, and then there's a Miltank at the end, so we could go for Miltank as well. Kevin. Okay. Oh, speaking of Nightbot, speaking of signed prints, I actually did do my first signed prints in like 8 months this morning. I actually did get some autograph requests, which was pretty sweet. So that was very nice. Oh, okay, it does have Lash Out. Okay, so we could go... Here's the thing. I know it's like, oh, Dusclops is a dark type. Sorry, Dusclops is a ghost type. But Dusclops is also, like, not a very offensive Pokemon. It's, like, more defensive. But it's, like, a ghost type. So, yes, it may have, like, Shadow Punch or something, whatever it has. But it's not very strong. But, like, Lunala is a ghost type. Like, that's the thing about Lunala. I sort of say, like, what moves to use. Because... if we pick a ghost type, we have to be very wary of the fact that we're also weak to Lunala. And so Dusclops isn't, like, the best. Like, Palisand is good because it's a very powerful Pokemon. Dusclops is, like, more tanky. So I actually think Perrserker could be a better choice than Dusclops. And not just because I need a shiny Perrserker and not a shiny Dusclops. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, so just keep... So I will probably go for the Perrserker because of Lash Out. But if you go for Dusclops, I understand. But just keep in mind, it is, like, vulnerable... It is vulnerable to Ghost-type attacks. Like, a Moongeist Beam will probably knock it out. Okay, that healed a lot of damage. That healed a lot. Like, that was a lot of healing. That was really... Oh, yeah, Xander, like, how's your arranging going? You did say about needing to arrange them recently. So, Cheese. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Cheese. I'm glad you enjoy I'm glad you guys do enjoy these. I'm glad this isn't just me kind of like, you know, shiny hunting with people not really enjoying it. So, I'm glad that this can be like a more communal and enjoyable experience. Okay, so Pokeball Go. Speaking of Go, Pokemon Go. No, so, chat, I may need to stop playing Pokemon Go. My phone plan, I pay for mobile data usage, like, sort of, like, per usage kind of thing. Like, as in, so we do definitely want to swap for this, so definitely, say, like, Xander or Cheese. Xander or Cheese should definitely go for this Palisand, I would say. With, like, Weezing. Weezing is, like, the last one. Weezing and Cramorant are, like, the last ones we should consider. But, like, I'd say Crustle and Copperaja. Okay. Crustle and Copperaja are, like, our, like, most important switches, I would say, just because they are lacking in good offensive capability for when it comes to Lunala. So yeah, I'm going to go for Perrserker. There is a scientist behind, but she's a scammer! But then there is Miltank as well, with some berries! So, we could always... we could switch for the Berserker, and then maybe if like our health is low after the Mill Tank, we could switch for the Mill Tank or something like that. You know, we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, what is Berserker's like special ability? I can't remember. But no, so Pokemon Go. I may need to give up playing Pokemon Go. Why? But Bo, you love playing Pokemon Go. I do. But here's the thing. So on my phone plan, I pay for my I don't have like a unlimited mobile data usage. Like, well, I do have unlimited, but I pay as I use it, kind of thing. So the more I use, the more I pay, right? And that's always been fine because I don't use mobile data usage. I don't go anywhere. I only turn it on when I'm out and about when I like need to, and I only really like use apps whilst I'm out and about on mobile data if like it's urgent or something. So like if I get an email, say if I get like an email and it's like a scheduling email for a session, and it's like, oh well, I don't wanna wait like half an hour until I'm like back home to like send this email. You know, when I'm asked about things like scheduling or, oh, hey, Bo, can you do this session? I like to reply to those, like, ASAP. I'm never like, oh, I'll reply to that later. I'm like, right, I've got to reply to this now. This is my priority right now. So it's why I do check my phone, like, throughout these streams and stuff like that, and I just do need to check what they are. What, like, my emails are, if I see I have emails. So, and the thing is, it's always been fine in the past, and then about like a year or two ago, there's like a bit of a tax. I have like a base sort of calls and texts payment, and then I have like some kind of like tax every month, and then I pay for like my data usage. There was like a jump in the tax by like $2 or $3 or something, which kind of sucked, but like, yeah, it is what it is, it's fine. I didn't mind paying like a couple more dollars a month, and I've been a bit more out and about, because the only thing I do use my mobile data for is Pokemon Go. And like paying like basically like a couple of bucks a month in like mobile data usage was always fine. I didn't mind that. I got something good out of it. I was able to, you know, like, ooh, defense fell. You know, it was kind of like, well, I get to like get exercise, I get to have something fun to do. It's helped me be able to like learn and navigate LA and stuff like that. So, Kevin, but anyway, Bark, so like, you know, it's always been fine. So basically for like the past year or so, I have paid a bit more because I have been because I've like been feeding the stray cats. It means I have been like going out every day, but I have been going out every day. And then I've also had this tax as well. So for the past year, I have been paying like a couple of dollars more a month, but like, that's fine. Over the course of a year, it's not really a whole lot of money. But like, for the past like 3 months or so, I've paid like $5 to $10 more per month. And it's like over the course of a year, like $10 a month over the course of a year is like not good. And particularly when I'm on strike. I don't know if... Yeah, so Cheese, you could switch for this. I could switch for this as well, just because of my low health. So I am going to put my hat in the ring here. And Berserker is, like, better than Cramorant. But if we switch for the Mill Tank, then that'll be good as well. And then... okay, Scientist. So... Right, so we won't switch to the Scientist. But yeah, so it's always been fine. But basically, in the past 3 months or so, my phone bill has been, like, loads more. And I've been like, okay, I'm on strike right now. I can't afford to, like, be paying, like, a whole load more money. What the heck's been going on? And I thought, at first I thought maybe what had happened is, I don't know, I just left it on accidentally a couple of times. You know, like, sort of sometimes if you could turn on your mobile data and then, like, you could start watching YouTube videos at your house, but it hasn't switched back to your router or something like that, like your home internet. I thought something like that had maybe happened a couple of times, but, like, I looked into my data usage. Also, this is taking a while. I looked into my data usage, and I was very confused and scared because I was like, what the heck's going on? Why? Oh, I suppose I didn't need to switch because we had the berries. But anyway. But, like, I don't know. Berserker will be better than Cramorant anyway. But like, so... But it was just this weird thing where I sort of looked and I was like, okay, am I using any apps? Am I getting, like, data on my apps? Am I using up more data on, like, my other apps or anything? Like, background data or anything like that? And the answer is no. Like, there's just no... I'm not using anything more. It's not even, like, Pokemon Go background data is being used more. The thing that is happening is just that Pokemon Go, when I play it, is now using up more data. And, like, have any of you guys had this? Like, any of you guys who play Pokemon Go, or I ask you to perhaps, say, look into this and then report your findings back to me. Look at how much data, like, your Pokemon Go has used, like, say, in the past month or two compared to, like, a few months ago if you have that data available. Like, my game, like, just, like, 3 months ago or so, my Pokemon Go, I used, like, it was, like, 400 something megabytes, right? And then last month, though, I used, like, 1.29 gig or something. And I was just like, what the heck? Like, that's, like, 3 times as much. 1.2 gig is, like, 3 times 400. And I'm just kind of like, what the heck's going on? Don't Miltank, no, don't drink from your udders. Ugh, that's utterly disgusting. Okay, anyway, Buck. So, but I'm just like, I have not been playing the game, like, 3 times as much. Like, out and about. Like, maybe, like, say, oh, I might have turned it on a couple of more times in the house. But, like, I don't know why the usage is so high. And the problem is, Niantic don't really have a way to contact them. So it's like, if I can't figure this out, if I can't figure out why the game is, like, using up, like, 3 times as much data as it did, like, 3 months ago, then I'm gonna, like, have to stop playing it. Because I can't afford to, like, pay that much money. Pokemon Go isn't, like, worth... like 3 times much, data usage and the money that comes with that to me, So, I just don't know, like, I just don't know what's going on, but it's so weird. So I'd love to know if and I think, like, someone else did seem to have this issue online as well, but there wasn't, like, a resolve for it. But here's the thing as well, I don't play with, like, all the bells and whistles on. There are things where it's like, oh, would you like to play at, like, a higher frame rate, or would you like to play with, like, all the Pokemon and characters and models having shadows and all this, like, fancy stuff? And I'm like, no, because it's like, before I did it to save my battery, but now it's like a twofold thing. It's like, well, it's saving my battery and it's saving data usage, but, like, I've never had that stuff on. So, I would say Copperaja should switch for Miltank. I think that would be a good switch. And then, here's the thing. Miltank has Scrappy, so you can just use Mega Kick, okay? Don't worry about Thunder Wave, because Lunala could bounce it back, I think. So just use Mega Kick with Miltank, and, like, use Milk Drink if you need to heal up. Like, if it attacks you, then use, like, Milk Drink to heal up. But yeah, just use Mega Kick with Miltank. I would say don't Dynamax if you're Miltank. I would say basically Dynamax if you've got a Dark or Ghost move. That's what I would suggest. Ooh, oh no, okay. Oh no, don't Mega Kick. Don't Mega Kick. Neutralizing gas means Mega Kick doesn't work. Don't Mega Kick. Use Play Rough. Sorry about that. Don't use Mega Kick. I forgot we had a Weezing. I repeat, I forgot we had Weezing. Oh, is Thunderwave not bounced back by, like, the magic bounce? I didn't know if it was just stats or statuses. I didn't know. Because I never know whether magic bounce just does. I'm sure we did try and use a status one time, and it did bounce back a status. But basically, Lunala's quite frail, so I would just like attack it with like Play Rough, Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Lash Out. Okay, Weezing is Dynamaxing. That's good. Good. Nickelodeon. Very nicely done. Okay. Yeah, just beat it up. Just beat it up. By the power of Grayskull. Okay. Player of. So okay. Lunala, use Shadow Ball. Weezing, no. Okay, here's Max Darkness. This will lower its special defense as well, so this is pretty cool because it means the next Dark Pulse will. Hang on, I'll try and do it in a second. I've been talking for an hour without like drinking or hydrating, so I might not be able to do it, but I'll try and do it in a second, okay? Okay, so it is getting desperate. It is going to use generative AI. Oh! Moongeist Beam, oh my gosh. Okay. Right, Play Rough. Okay. Hang on. Oh gosh, it's setting up terrain in Spain, mostly in the plains. Okay. Right, Max Darkness. Will this do it? Oh, so close. Okay, and there's Lash Out. Boom, baby. Sorry, that's Cusco. So this won't be very good because I've been talking for an hour without hydrating, but it's like
the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. The poison specially chosen to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison.
And then, but the thing is, so that's like okay or whatever. But the thing I think I'm better at is I'm better at the little shoulder angel and shoulder devil characters. So it's like hey, not gonna back down now, hey, big guy.
Who are you?
Like, but like, okay, I'm gonna give you two reasons why you should just walk away. Number one, he's got that sissy stringy thing. We've been through this. It's a harp. Yeah, and that's a dress. Robe. Number two, look what I can do. Aha.
What does that have to do with it?
No. He's got a point. So there you go. Okay, so there's Palisand. So right, good luck with the shinies, everyone. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. You did it all already, but there we go. Okay, so Palisand is a no. And then Pazaka is a no. Miltank, will we get the Blue Moo? No. Oh, I wanted the Blue Moo, dang it. And then will we get the Blood Moon Lunala? Oh, dang. No shiny. I slapped my thigh too hard there in excitement for nothing, and now my leg hurts. Okay, so let's just quickly check. So nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. I'm gonna get Pazaka just because I used it. It won us that final fight. Yeah, why not? Okay, so Colin and Kayla, I need you guys to get ready. And whilst you two get ready, is there anyone who, would like to join Colin and Kayla for Tornadus? If so, please write strike, the number of times you've played, and then let me know if you would like to do Tornadus. So like strike 0, I can do Tornadus, or strike 1, I can do Tornadus. And then we'll figure out the wild card afterwards. But I just kind of need to figure out a third team member here. So yeah, so we've got Colin and Kayla. So you're good, Colin. But thank you anyway. And then let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, wait, Kayla left, right? Oh, dang it. This is why it's very important to say strike if you definitely can play. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, if Kayla's good. Okay, well then we very quickly need to decide on our final person. Okay. Why don't we? Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I'm glad Kayla's here because I wouldn't have wanted Kayla to not do like none. Should we get Kevin in on this one just because Kevin probably has to leave after this? If I'm right, and then what we'll do, I'm going to put Xander in the wild card, and then we'll figure out the 2 other people, okay? Because it's Thursday, Xander gets to do 2, and then we'll figure out the rest afterwards, okay? So, yes, Clan Fandango, we'll keep the Lunala. Okay, so Team 3, Tornadus, Colin, Kayla, Kevin, Kayla, will you be able to do this whole thing? I mean, I'm gonna like sort of get this set up, but yeah. So you guys are gonna select anything goes, but I'm gonna do Tornadoes, and then we're gonna set up this code. We're gonna go, hold on, 10-10. There we go. We're gonna go 10-10 and then 0500. Okay, awesome. So this is for Kayla, Colin, and Kevin. The ka-ka-ka sounds. Ka-ka! It's ka-ka-ka! Okay. Very nice. But yeah. Kevin, Colin, and then... Okay, so Tornadus is weak to Electric and Ice. Rock is also very good against it as well. It's both super effective to flying and it's resistant. Tornadus has a lot of spread moves, so Wide Guard can be a very good move if we find it. And then, yeah, we'll kind of take it from there. Sarah reference. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Armaldo. It's a rock type. It's not the best rock type because it's rock and bug, which kind of sucks, but I'll take it. Boltund. That's an electric type. Electric types. Tornadus, by the way, has like flying, fire, and ice moves. So, so those are the things to keep in mind. So, okay, so we have like 2 good Pokemon here, and then 2 that we probably want to switch. Oh, there's an electric type on the left. Is it Heliolisk? Heliolisk will need to be careful against Heat Wave because it's effectively weak against Heat Wave. Oh, it's a Raichu. Oh, well then Raichu. We'd go for Raichu. The only thing about Raichu is we have to be wary of its ability. There is an Ice type on the left though. It's a Celio. And then there's a rock at the end. Okay. We probably want the Celio, and we probably want the Lycanroc. So we basically, the thing about Raichu is Raichu has the Lightning Rod ability. And what that means is it means we can't really have like 2 electric types. So basically, if we do switch for this Raichu, it's probably the Boltund who we'd want to switch for it. Or we'd have to be careful in the upcoming battles. Like, we'd probably want to make sure we either have Boltund or by the time we get to the Tornadus, we'd want to make sure we have either Raichu or Boltund, but not both of them, okay? So just keep that in mind. That's the thing. Rock types are... So, Tornadus doesn't have a 4 times weakness to rock, but the thing is, rock resists, like, flying and fire, and it's super effective. Like, electric and rock are good because they resist flying. Rock also resists fire as well, and then ice is just super effective. Ice is purely good against it from an offensive standpoint. Rock and electric are a bit better defensively, but, like, rock is the best thing to have against Tornadus. But then but yeah, No, I know Kiba. I know. I was just clarifying for people in chat or whatever. So don't worry. I did read your message. Don't worry. But I was just clarifying that. Yeah. But I was sort of agreeing, like, it is better, not for the potential reason you listed, but just for the reason of it's better defensively. But yeah, so with this Raichu, we just sort of just keep that in mind. If we like, we might still want this, like, it could still be better than like the Celio, for example, although Celio's quite good defensively. So in fact, Celio is better defensively than Raichu and Boltund, so I don't know. Just keep that in mind if we switch for this. That with Boltund and Raichu, we'll have to decide like who's using the electric moves, or whether we're gonna like power up the Raichu with electric moves. Because we actually might want to have like 2 electric types for a Celio, you know. That could be a point as well, but okay, Skywatcher, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Lovely seeing you and playing with you as always, and hopefully see you tomorrow and at the weekend. So yeah, because like Raichu does have Focus Blast. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say Raichu does have Focus Blast, so it could have still taken on the Celio, but just with Focus Blast instead of an electric move. But yeah, we definitely want the Celio and the Lycanroc though, because like instead of the Hitmonchan and the Clang, okay, just because they will be good like defensively and offensively, and then like I, funnily enough, will kind of be like the weak link in terms of like, you know, offense versus defense. But yeah, that Celio was still making its cry noise when I sent out my Pokemon. Did you see that? It was like shaking its mustache, and it was still going like grr, 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 grr. But then like just like my Armaldo came out, and it was like, not today. We're not listening to your whole cry today. Okay. Okay. So a thing where Raichu is quite good is against any like electric boss Pokemon we have. So like in future, if we do like Xurkitree, and then if in the distant future, oh no wait, like Thundurus and Xurkitree, if we do both of those in the future, Raichu is pretty good for them. So ooh, nice. Okay. As long as Hitmonchan or Clang goes for this, I honestly do not mind. Both of them are also good against Lycanroc, so they're both good against Lycanroc, they're both good against Celio. It doesn't matter who switches, as long as someone does. I recommend maybe like whoever has, if one of you has low health and one of you has good health, maybe the like lower health one switches. But yeah, I would just say as long as one of you switches, as long as at least one of you does it, then it's fine. But yeah, no, that was a very quick fight with like rising voltage and stuff like that. That worked out really, and the setting up the terrain, that worked out really well. So yeah, as long as one of you two gets this, I honestly don't mind who. So yeah. Okay, so but then Colin, on the next battle for the Lycanroc, okay, Colin, you're going to be switching Hitmonchan for Lycanroc, okay? So just confirm that in chat, that you're definitely going to, because we definitely want this Lycanroc. It's going to be a really, it will be a really important part of the team. So, but yeah. No, Boltund was brilliant there. The brilliance of Boltund. A brilliant bolt of lightning! But yeah. Okay. So we got Lycanroc. Okay, so I'm going to use Stomping Tantrum, because that is my most super effective of super effective moves. If you could Dynamax if you got it. And yeah. Well, hang on, Colin. You're saying about both the moves, Electric and Ice Punch. Yeah, but Lycanroc is better than Hitmonchan, okay? Hitmonchan is a very bad Pokemon to have against Tornadus. Tornadus is a flying type. Flying is super effective against a fighting type. So Hitmonchan's Thunder Punch and Ice Punch are very weak, whereas Lycanroc has, I believe, Stone Edge and Accelerock, or Accelerock, and they're very powerful, super effective moves, plus Lycanroc has the resistance. So it's not very effective against the Hitmonchan, but against Tornadus, that's going to be a really good move, okay? So you definitely want to get rid of Hitmonchan and get the Lycanroc for the next battle. Because this Lycanroc will be really, really good against Tornadus. Whereas, like, yes, Thunder Punch and Ice Punch are super effective, but they're still weak because they're not stab moves. A Stone Edge from Lycanroc is a way more powerful move than just like a Thunder Punch from a Hitmonchan. And it's too risky as well, having something that's like weak against Tornadus is not great. And plus Hitmonchan's already at like half health, so look, that just KO'd Celio in one hit. Like, we want that kind of damage output against Tornadus. So yeah, right, Rising Voltage. Okay, and then Max Knuckle. So this should do it. Kadoosh, nice. Okay, so well done, Team 3. And then Pokeball go. So we want to catch everything. Yeah, don't. Because I almost keep accidentally selecting don't catch. I don't know why. I've been doing these streams for 2 months, and I keep, you know, and it's only now I've kind of nearly started doing that. But I think it's because I keep confusing it with the like switch screen. I kind of jump ahead in my brain. Okay. No, Colin, I wasn't saying for this battle. I'm saying, but for the Tornadus, we want to have the Lycanroc. I'm saying that for Tornadus, Lycanroc is good. So we want to have the Lycanroc for Tornadus, okay? So we definitely don't want Hitmonchan for Tornadus. We want to get rid of the Hitmonchan. Otherwise, I may as well have it. But okay, well done, well done. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't have any doubt for the Lycanroc. Hitmonchan was good for the Lycanroc. Like, Hitmonchan and Klinklang were really good for the Lycanroc. But the thing is, once we were done with the Lycanroc, we needed to get rid of the Hitmonchan. So it was never about having Hitmonchan for the Lycanroc fight. It was about having Hitmonchan for this fight that was the problem. Yeah, the issue wasn't having Hitmonchan for Lycanroc. Like, I knew Lycanroc was going to be fine, but I needed to we needed to make sure that we have our very strong team here for the Lycanroc. So if you can Dynamax, use it, because we're all at full health and everything, and yeah. So well, no, you don't want to use fighting types against flying types. You definitely don't want to use fighting types against flying types. That's just like making the battle more difficult. It risks us losing, and it means that we don't get a chance at shiny hunting this thing. So we definitely want to try and win these battles. Like, you know, there are some strategies where it's a bit more like 50-50. It's up for debate. Maybe it could have gone either way. Maybe in retrospect a different decision would be better. But when we're going up against the bosses, we don't want things that are just overtly not very effective against it. So, but you have more super effective moves now. You have more powerful moves. I mean, I would have maybe started with an Accelerock just because it's more accurate, but like, you have a more powerful move now. You would be picking a weaker Pokemon, and we don't want to pick a weaker Pokemon. We want to be picking a stronger Pokemon. A Hitmonchan against a Tornadus is a weaker Pokemon than a Lycanroc. So we definitely want to have stronger Pokemon. Particularly, you know, when we've fought hard for like 20 minutes, you know, when we're going up against the boss Pokemon, we don't want to throw it all away by using weaker Pokemon when we could be having stronger ones. Again, there are some decisions where it's kind of a bit like, these Pokemon are both very neutral. It's hard to tell which one is, you know. But look, your Pokemon would be weak to an Armaldo. Look how much damage that did to me. That was a neutral hit, and it almost KO'd my Armaldo, your Hitmonchan would have died to that airstream because Tornadus is super effective against Hitmonchan. So we definitely didn't want Hitmonchan. And yeah, by having Lycanroc, like, that was so powerful. We ended up with a really good team there. So well done, everyone. We did it. Team 4 galore. We did it. So well done, everyone. Well done, well done, well done. Hang on, I'm gonna just check one thing. So we'll decide the wild card in a second. Hang on. Oh no, hang on, wait. I want to go like this, I think, and then... And... yeah, so here's the thing as well. Lycanroc as well, because I wanted to double check this to make sure. Lycanroc has a higher attack stat than a Hitmonchan. So basically, by having a Hitmonchan, you're using a weaker Pokemon with a lower attack stat, with less effective moves that are just not as good against Tornadus. Whereas Lycanroc is a more powerful Pokemon with a better super effective move. So that's like a really sort of unequivocal, like, Lycanroc is definitely better than Hitmonchan for a Tornadus. Boltund was the VIP. Well done, Boltund. Okay, so, well done, Team 4. Excellent work. Thank you no, Team 3, sorry. Team 3, thank you so much. Well done. Excellent work. Some very nice teamwork there. Let's get into the patented double shiny check. And then we will get into our final round. So, Raichu would be sort of brown or orange or whatever. It's not shiny. Celio is not purple. It's not shiny. Will we get a blue Lycanroc? No, unfortunately not. But... will we get the dark purple-tailed Tornadus? I need to think of a name for this thing. That looks like a pretty regular Tornadus to me. But let's just do our quick double check. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. And because Lycanroc is such an amazing Pokemon, I am going to pick it. And plus I think I've picked Celio and Raichu before. Maybe I haven't picked Celio much before, but oh well. So, well done, Team 3! Okay, yes, Clam Fandango, we'll keep the Tornadus. Oh, so, here's what I'm thinking. Xander, if you're here, and you're able to do a wild card, would you fancy doing Kyurem? And is anyone else here? Would anyone else here be interested in doing a Kyurem? Does that sound like a plan? Are we forming a plan here? Let me know. But yeah, because it's like if we've got you here and we're doing a wild card, we may as well make it a pretty wild card. Oh, okay. So cheese. I'll keep that in mind, cheese. I will keep that in mind. Kayla, thank you so much for joining. Well done. Just thank you for your support as always. And yeah, take care. See you later. And bye bye. But yeah. So is there? Okay. So Kiba could do Kiba. Kiba could do a Kyurem. Oh, Ryujin Savior, hi! You're going to go work your 8-hour shift tomorrow. I hope you have a great stream. Oh, well, thank you so much for popping in. Oh, you know what I haven't said at all during this video? Please like the video. I don't think I've said that since the beginning of the stream or like in chat. If you have not clicked like on the video, please click like on the video because I should have been saying that the whole stream. And I have not been doing that. Whoops. Okay, so let's... I mean, so far we've got Kiba and Cheese. Is that all we've got? Kiba and Cheese? Is there like no one else who can do a Kyurem? But yeah, no. If it's Kiba and Cheese, we'll do Kiba and Cheese. Can't believe I forgot to say about liking the video. Oh well. But yeah, no. If it's Kiba and Cheese, then we'll Kiba and Cheese this thing up. So. But yeah, okay. So if you guys are ready, Xander can put a code in chat in a second. Once we're sort of Xander can like do it now as I get on the pink screen. But yeah, Xander, Kiba Cheese, come on down. Okay. So we're gonna say yes, please to the lady, and then I'm gonna select anything goes, and then Xander's gonna go, hold on, 10-10. And then it's like 10-10, and then reverse 10-10. So like net. Okay, so 10-10 and net. Okay, and then invite others. And then we should 100100010010011001001. Okay, excellent. So yep, team 4. Let's play some more. Curum is week 2. What is it, week 2? Fighting, Rock, Dragon, Fairy? Steel? Is that it? Are those the Pokemon? Is that the types? Let me know, because I can't remember. Oh no! So, Aresu, hi, welcome. Lovely to see you. We've just literally begun our final Dynamax adventure of the day. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Flash Cannon, that's super effective. And Rock Slide, that's super effective. I'm so sorry. Yeah, if we add you to... I don't know how familiar you are with my channel and these streams, Aresu. I stream like 6 times a week. It's basically like every day except Wednesdays. So I'll be back like tomorrow, like same time tomorrow, like 4 p.m. It's like 5:18 p.m. now. I'll be back like 4 p.m. tomorrow. And then like Saturday, not the same time on Saturday, but I'll be back like on like Saturday and Sunday, and then like Monday and Tuesday and everything. So do we want to go left because of the rock type on the left? I feel like because there's rock on the left and steel on the left as well. So but yeah, so if you like your Dynamax Adventures and you like having to and you like getting to yeah, sort of play with other people, yeah, I've been doing this sort of like almost every day for the past like 2 months. I'll get into the story as well. Oh, Crows is here as well. Hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Loads of people joining just now, like the worst time, like when we're sort of like heading into our final thingamajig. But no. Okay, awesome, yeah. So Aresu, do you mind if I ask, are you a shiny hunter? Because that's kind of why I'm doing this. Basically, without going into the whole story, because my chat has heard this a million times, I'm a voice actor. I've been in a few anime myself. I'm a voice actor. Currently, I'm on strike for video games. I'm part of the like video game voice actor strike, or the voice actor video game strike, whichever way around that needs to be said. So basically, I'm largely out of work right now because video games is the most of what I record for. And so I was kind of like, what the heck am I gonna do? And I was like, well, if I go on Dynamax Adventures, I could finally shiny hunt for all the legendary Pokemon. I don't have a shiny yet. So I've been going for about 2 months, and I've gotten 4 shiny legendary Pokemon so far, which is pretty sweet. Like I was under odds for a while, but then I very quickly went from under odds to over odds. So I was pretty pleased with that. So yeah. So Aresu, can I just ask, what are some of the shiny Pokemon you're looking for in the Dynamax Adventures? Because I'll just sort of say, at the minute, what I kind of do is I typically do about 4 Dynamax Adventures a day, and then like 8 on weekends. And what I do is I have 3 tickets saved myself, and then I do like 1 ticket from chat. So at the minute, I've got, like, I'm hunting for Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus. And then, so those are, like, my 3 tickets. So if any of those, if you need any of those, then brilliant. Yeah, definitely come back, because I've been doing those, like, every day. But then I do, like, a wild card with chat. So Skarmory could be a good switch because of Steel Wing being super effective, but just that ability is a bit of a liability. And oh, anything is fine. Okay, excellent. Well, again, we can try and if there is like one in particular you need more than others, like we can try and I do try and accommodate people to give them ones that like they don't need and stuff like that. So oh gosh. Okay, the final 2 options aren't great, but we'll just go for like Rock now, because it's Relicanth. And Relicanth is pretty sweet. And then I don't know who. We're gonna want to get rid of Altaria, right? Because like Kyurem's a dragon and ice type. That's just big trouble for Altaria. But then we'll have to figure out what... Because, yeah, I've got Magneton, so that's, like, cool. Dunsparce isn't great, but at least it's better than nothing, I suppose. And it does have that Serene Grace ability, so that could maybe come in handy. So... You've got Raikou, Kyogre, and Rayquaza as your tickets. Okay, cool. Those aren't ones that I would be doing on a wild card at any time soon, but that's cool. And there might be people in chat who might want those, and you might be able to find some people in chat to play with. I am totally cool. I'm totally cool with people in chat playing with each other, as long as, number one, you exercise basic internet safety. You know, don't be giving each other, like, your personal addresses or social security numbers or anything. But then in addition to that, as long as kind of, as long as, say, you don't say, like, oh, I'll commit to doing your, like, Lunala raid, but I'm going to do this one in chat, which is going to keep me busy. We kind of have had that where other people have been like, oh, I'm going to do a different Dynamax adventure, and then it's, like, their turn to play, and they're like, oh, I'm not done yet, and it's, so as long as people are available to play, I don't, like, when it's their turn to play as part of the stream, I don't mind if they play with each other, like, in chat kind of thing, like, in the meantime. That's totally cool. So yeah, Cheese, once you get a shiny for any of your 3 tickets, you're waiting for a Reshiram ticket. I know Reshiram's one of the ones I think, like, basically some of my upcoming ones, like, after these, Reshiram is definitely one. I think, like, Reshiram, Tapu Bulu, they would be, like, good ones. And then, I know we've been doing Lugia a bunch as a wild card. So, I mean, I'll probably add Lugia eventually, but I kind of want to do the other, like, sword ticket ones that I need. So, like, Reshiram is definitely, like, an important one. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Ray! Okay. So, that's Relicanth down, baby! So, anyway, Bark. Okay. So... I know that's saying so many people here want Lugia, but that's kind of why it's quite good to keep it as a wild card one in a way, just because if we do it a bit less frequently, it means we're not gonna, like, run through it or whatever. Like, it might be just a good one to hold as a wild card kind of thing, just because of, like, how reliable it is as a wild card. Whereas if I, like, hunted it every single stream, like once or twice per stream, then, if I got a shiny for it, it means I would be depriving loads of people of, like, chances for it. So, it might be a good one to hold on to. Crows, you're currently doing Solgaleo, Tapu Bulu, and Stakataka. Dang, well, I wish you luck with Solgaleo because, having now got one myself, it's pretty sweet. Right, okay, Relicanth for Altaria, that's good. And then we'll figure out... So, chat, do we want to do we want to, we might want to avoid Exeggutor just because it might be a bit hard for us to defeat, and then it's like Relicanth is really bad against it. Beware doesn't have any fighting moves, so we're less we're less threatened by it. So does that sound like a plan? Hopefully. But let's see. Oh, geez, you're currently doing Suicune, Giratina, and Lugia. Ooh, very nice, very nice. But yeah. But yes, anyway, sorry, I kind of took the long way around there, but that's my story. I'm on strike. I was like, well, I may as well try and boost my channel whilst I'm, like, not really earning money. I may as well try and up the whole YouTube thing and see if I can earn some money, like, get that sweet, sweet YouTube ad revenue. Oh, I'm going to use a Max Lightning here. Go, Max Lightning, go, Max Lightning, go. And then we'll see how that goes. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Sceptile, because I'm like a Hoenn baby. So I just really, well, I mean, I actually did play like Blue and Crystal first, but like I actually didn't like get into them at first. But it was like Pokemon Ruby was the game that like got me hooked into the series, and I was like, okay, I'm a Pokemon fan forever now. So yeah, Sceptile's my favorite. I love that guy. And then, because, like, my second favorite is Salamence, again, like, Gen 3, so. What about yours, Aresu? Crows, your oh, and just like, my fave shiny, yeah, my fave shiny is probably, like, shiny Salamence, yeah. Unless there's something I'm forgetting, but I do think it is shiny Salamence, yeah. I mean, Rayquaza looks good, but I like Rayquaza in its base form, and, you know. Every time we hit Beware, it's like, no, don't hurt me. It is. So, okay. So, right, Max Lightning, that'll do more, because now we've got the terrain up. Yours is Garchomp. Garchomp is awesome. I mean, Garchomp's definitely up there for me. And it's such a good Pokemon as well. Not just, like, in how it looks, but, like, it's just very powerful, and it's been very powerful for a very long time, and like, you know, like, Cynthia's Garchomp is iconic, so, yeah, Garchomp's great. Anyone who says Garchomp is their favorite. There are some Pokemon where if someone said it was their favorite, you'd be a bit like, okay. But Garchomp is one where you're like, yeah! So I like it. Ooh, Shiny Beware. I have Shiny Beware in this game, and I got like a random encounter one. Well, I was sort of like I was like battling loads of Beware because they were like good for easy EXP. But then I got a shiny one, and I was like, ooh. So yeah, Cynthia really made you love it. Yeah, cool. No, Cynthia's great. Like great team, great music. And it's only once you sort of get older or you learn about the game and stuff like that. You learn, like, in the original Diamond and Pearl, she didn't even have, like, smart AI or anything like that. She just used moves randomly, and you're like, what? But she was, like, quite tough, and it's like, no, it's just because, like, her Pokemon are good. That's, like, why she's tough, because she actually has... She was basically, like, the first champion since, like, the original game to, like, kind of use, like, a, you know... like a balanced team, you know, to not really have like a themed team, yeah. And then in like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they would just like give her all the IVs. It's just like, no, she's already like hard enough. Like if you're battling Cynthia whilst you're having very stressful tech issues, it's very stressful. Don't quote me on why I'm telling you such a specific situation. Okay, right, so everyone attack with your most super effective moves, and let's beat this thing. Oh, you enter that one house in Gen 5 too and get a jump scare. Yeah, because, like, you don't even get to, like, save your game or anything, right? Like, I think I knew because of, like, Cerebi. Like, I was on Cerebi and I'd looked at, like, what stuff you can do in the post-game or whatever, and so I kind of knew that. But, like, if you just walked into that house and then, like, that piano music starts and it's like, here's Garchomp! Like, it's like, what? So, yeah, that would have been... That would be very, like, ah! Okay. Ooh, Relicanth. Okay. We've got some good potential shinies here. Like, there's, like, Relicanth. Like, I mean, I have Beware, but Beware's a cool one. Ah, the scary face. And then Kyurem, obviously, would be incredible. But then you find the Kyurem behind. The scary face. Okay. Come on, Shadow Ball. Ow, Shadow Ball didn't get that Serene Grace. Dang it. Would have thought Cynthia would just appear at a random household. Truly a great choice by the developers. I mean, yeah, it's like, it's understated. Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, Flash Cannon. Come on. Can we get, like, a stat drop? Okay. At least we do have, like, two of our, you know, we've got, like, what, only one of our Pokemon, like, isn't impacted by the sandstorm, so that's actually pretty good. That's actually one of the rare times where, like, Max Rockfall is actually pretty nifty here. Hyper Voice, hang in there, everyone. Oh, no. Oh, critical hit, no! No! I mean, on Magneton, fine, whatever. But, like, no, Cheese, Dunsparce, no! We'll avenge you, Cheese. Cheese, did you miss any strats? Hit it with super effective moves, I think was basically the strat. I think it really was that simple this time. Sometimes we really need to come up with some very convoluted things like, okay, chat, we didn't get very good choices presented to us, but we're gonna, like, use, like, a rain, thunder, evasion, you know, whatever it is. But well done, everyone. Woo! Okay, everyone, put your stars and sparkle emojis in the chat. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those. Hyper Voice is a spread move, yeah. It's a very good move competitively. A lot of people use it, like, competitively. You see it a lot on Pokemon with, like, Pixelate and Aerialate. So, like, Mega Salamence used to, like, use Hyper Voice. Because, like, it would turn into a flying type move and, like, a spread flying type move. And then it's popular on Pokemon like Sylveon as well. And it breaks through substitutes. So it's like you can break through multiple substitutes in one hit. Hyper Voice is actually a surprisingly busted move. Okay. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Let's catch this thing. Let's check our shinies. Chat, let me know if you get anything. We didn't have anything Tuesday, right? I mean, I know on Tuesday we had the, like, double loss, which was really weird. Like, we haven't lost to a boss in a long time. And then we lost to, like, 2 bosses in a row, which is wild. But we actually got some pretty good Pokemon. What? No shiny for Xander? But it's Thursday! Oh, dang it. Okay, never mind. None for Cheese. Yeah, and you could have, like, Return. Yeah, that's the thing. You could have, like, Return or Double Edge as, like, your physical flying move. And then you could have Hyper Voice as, like, your special spread flying move. And then that would kind of be the idea. But, yeah. So, okay. So, Skarmory. Let's do our patented double shiny check. Skarmory is not not shiny. Relicanth is not shiny. Beware. Will we get the yellow Beware? No. But that doesn't matter, because I've got, well, I mean, Relicanth I needed a shiny, but these two I already had a shiny. But will we get the sort of, was it like purple-eyed, or it's got purple on it? Like, it'll be darker and have some magenta on it. The magnificent Magenta Kyurem. No. I need to come up with some names for these new shinies, don't I? But no, nothing for Kyurem. Okay, so let's just double check, though. I like just checking the Galar symbol out of habit. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Dag nabbit. It's actually a shame. We've actually finished. You know what? We actually, like, have. If we could very quickly do another Dynamax adventure, because it's actually, like, really early. We actually have done this, like, really early today. So, I'm just wondering... Aresu and Crow... Like, maybe I do need to go in a minute, but, like, if Aresu and Crows were around, would anyone be interested in doing a very quick final Dynamax adventure? Because I didn't realize how early it was. Like, sometimes we tend to finish closer to, like, 6 p.m., but it's only, like, 5:35 right now. So, if we did very quickly do one, we could very quickly do one. But we would need to organize it very, very quickly and stuff like that. So, but I can't remember who has what tickets and stuff like that. Like, Crows, you might have to remind me of what tickets you have. And I'll need to see, like, who else is around. But, because the thing is, I normally have to go about, like, 6, and normally we finish, like, kind of close to 6. But, yeah, maybe we could have, like, a Xander, Aresu, Crows team up. Would that be okay? But, yeah, Crows, remind me what tickets you have, because did you say you had Bulu? Like, Tapu Bulu? Would Tapu Bulu be okay? Yeah, I can't scroll back and chat that far. So, just Tapu Bulu and Stakataka. Yeah, Aresu, would you be okay with Tapu Bulu or Stakataka? My personal preference is Tapu Bulu, but I honestly don't mind which. And then if Xander would be okay with that, we could get Xander one more shiny chance. Because just for context, like, Xander worked really hard to get the shiny charm. So, but ever since, and Xander's, like, never gotten a shiny from this mode. But, like, now that we've got the shiny charm, we're like, come on, Xander's got to get one soon now, right? And it's not happened yet. But, so, oh, yeah, we can walk you through it. Yeah, sure. You're okay with either. Okay, let's do Tapu Bulu, and then I'm gonna, let's do Tapu Bulu, and then, oh, Kiba, you can be on backup, okay? So if we have any connection issues with anyone. Okay, so Aresu, here's what we're gonna do, my friend. So if you want to join in, come here to the Crown Tundra, to the Dynamax Adventures, and if you really haven't played it in a long time, it's here on the map, near the station. And then what you're going to do is, on the Y-com, so you're going to press the Y button, okay? And what you got to do is, you got to just check in the top right-hand corner if you're connected to the internet on the Y-com. Okay, so just make sure it does say internet. If it says local communication, press the plus button. But if you are connected to the internet, you don't need to worry about that. The extra way of knowing as well is just looking in the bottom left-hand corner and just checking. If you have like a blue background with a white symbol, then that means you're online. If the colors are like inverted, that means you're offline. So, but if you're online there, okay, awesome, fantastic. So what we're gonna do is, if Crows could put a code in chat, what we're gonna do is you talk to the lady, say that you want to do a Dynamax adventure, because it'd be weird if you didn't say you want to do a Dynamax adventure. And then what you do is you select anything is fine, anything goes, and then we're going to save the game. And then when we get to the pink screen, so you'll have like the question mark, and then what we'll do... So Crows, you have the go-ahead to send that code in chat. Well, hit invite others and then send the code in chat. But and then what we're going to do, Aresu, is Crows is going to put the code in chat. Oh, by the way, sorry. When you're on this screen, you press the plus button to do link code. Okay, so press the plus button. That brings up this screen. And then Crows is going to put a code in chat. Okay, so you type it in, press the plus button. There, you press the A button here, and then once you've got that code, it appears in the top right-hand corner. And if it's in the top right-hand corner, you can press invite others. And then, provided you've done all of that correctly, there we go. Okay, oh, hang on. Okay, that was weird how Xander and I were there, but like Crows wasn't. That didn't make sense. And then there we go. So you have about like 2 minutes to get in. And just, Aresu, let me know if you have any... Oh, okay, you're there. Perfect. And you are listed as Aresu, which is nice. That means we know it's definitely you. If you now posted in chat, whoa, guys, that's not me. That's someone else. That would be very weird. Okay. Whoa. Cheese just tipped $10. Wonga. It's Xander Day. Let's get it. Cheese, thank you so much. That's incredibly kind. Tapu Bulu is super mega weak to poison type moves. It's ×4 weak to poison. It's also weak to, what is it weak to? Like fire, steel, flying. Is that it? Are those the types? So Cheese, thank you so much. That's incredibly kind. Okay. Oh, it's your name. That's an awesome name. Your parents have good taste. Okay. I legit don't know which of these to pick. Oh gosh. I'm gonna go for Clefable. I don't know. Because Tapu Bulu is grass and fairy. So just keep that in mind. Oh, if I didn't say ice, ice is good as well. Like, yeah, fire, ice, fly. Yeah, it's like fire, ice, and flying from the grass side. Poison is ×4 super effective. Bug is not, because bug is resisted by fairy. So, like, the fairy and the grass, like, cancel each other out. Oh, we got Heatmore and Talonflame. Both are good. There's a Magmar on the right, though. So do we want to go to the right so we can get the Heatmore and the Magmar? And then there's like a Hawlucha at the end. I don't know if does Hawlucha have acrobatics? I think it has acrobatics. But yeah, okay. So yeah, I don't know which of us we don't want to switch. It might end up being me, because I'm kind of generically bulky. But yeah. I think Hawlucha has acrobatics. Let me just... I'll try and see if I can look this up quickly. My phone is a bit wonky at the minute, so keep that in mind. Wish me luck with the phone. Let's see. No, phone, load up. Okay, Heatmore. Right, I'm going to use a Meteor Beam. More like a Meteor Beam. Okay, and then, hang on, Hawlucha. Let's find Hawlucha. Gen 6, right? Hawlucha's Gen 6, that's Gen 4, that's Gen 5. Oh, hang on there, Hawlucha. Poison Jab. Oh, it has Poison Jab. Hawlucha has Poison Jab. So, it doesn't have a flying move, but it has one better. It has Poison Jab. So, yeah, Hawlucha's really good. So, oh, Keeper's actually listing them as well. But yeah, so yeah, so if we go for like the 2 fire types, if we go for like Heatmore, Magmar, Hawlucha, I don't know who we want to switch. I don't know who's like the best Pokemon out of these to keep. I mean, it probably is the Clefable, right? Like, because Dreadnought is weak to grass, so we don't want Dreadnought. We want Dreadnought for the Magmar fight, but like not for the Hawlucha one. So maybe if we switch Boltund first, and Boltund's lost a bunch of health as well. So if we switch Boltund first, does this sound like a plan? Chat, let me know if this, let me know if this sounds like a good plan. But if we switch Boltund first, because Dreadnought is still good against... Dreadnought and Armaldo are good against fire types, so they'll be good for... Oh gosh. Oh no, dang. We still should switch Boltund anyway. But yeah. But Dreadnought's good for the 2 fire types, and so is Armaldo. And then there we go, okay. And then we could switch and then we could, like, you know, so then we could switch them for the other ones. Maybe we could switch the Armaldo second. So it's like Boltund first, right? Boltund for Heatmore. Okay, so Boltund for Heatmore, that's what we'll do now, okay? We'll do Boltund for Heatmore, and then like Armaldo for Magmar, and then Dreadnought for Hawlucha. Oh no, actually no. Oh no, we could have Armaldo for Hawlucha, actually. Because Hawlucha would be super effective against Dreadnought. But we definitely want Dreadnought for the first 2 fights. So Boltund will get... If we say Boltund here... Yeah, if we say Boltund here, maybe we could get rid of Dreadnought for the Magmar. Because Armaldo is a little bit better against Hawlucha. Because it's not weak to fighting moves or anything like that. And And then I will just check the other Pokemon just in case. No, it's Rotom and Kangaskhan. No, and there are berries behind Hawlucha as well. So, yeah. So if we say Armaldo for Magmar, Magmaldo, then that I think is probably good. And then we can switch Dreadnought. No, sorry, no, wait, no. Sorry, we want Armaldo for the Magmar, and we want it for Hawlucha. We want to switch Dreadnought. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. If we switch Dreadnought for Magmar, right, and then Armaldo for Hawlucha, that's the thing, right? That's what I've been trying to say for the past 2 minutes, hopefully. Okay. And then I'll stay just because I think I like resist a bunch of Tapu Bulu's moves, and Clefable's like really bulky, so whoa, was that a crit? Okay, that was a crit. You can tell by how much the health bar goes down, but you never know. Thank goodness Magmar doesn't have Flash Fire. That would have been a stressful thing. English is hard, lol. Exactly, and I came from England, so you know. Well done, team 5. Sorry, team 5. I feel alive. Team 5, we're gonna thrive. Well done, everyone. Very nicely done. Okay, so we're gonna switch Dreadnought. It's Dreadnought, and forgive me that I don't say your usernames. I like just saying the Pokemon because that's like the clearest thing. I know I was confusing Armaldo and Dreadnought, but if you just say, like, let's switch this Pokemon for that Pokemon, you definitely are saying the correct thing. Whereas if you start saying, like, you know, if I'm like, Aresu kind of thing, you know, I may not always remember who has what Pokemon, so, okay. Oh, Aresu, could I just start? So, because you are a shiny hunter, you have the shiny charm in this game, right? Like, I just like noting on the spreadsheet who has the shiny charm and stuff, because I like seeing, like, the odds of, you know, the shinies and stuff like that. So, we are, like, blitzing through this. But no. And then, sorry, to go back to that super chat, Cheese, thank you so much for the Wonga. That's really kind of you, and I very much appreciate it. So yeah, exactly. It's better to call it the Pokemon names, because that's the thing. Sometimes you can get very confused about who has what, and you know, if I'm like, right, Xander switch for this, it's like Xander, and then it's like, wait, why did the blah 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 switch? It's like, well, you said Xander switch. It's like, oh, well, I thought Xander had. It's just easier to say the Pokemon. Okay. Oh, I can Dynamax, and I have Fairy moves, so that's pretty cool. Right, I'm gonna max Starfall, and then we'll yeah. Right. Okay, so the thing about I think the Magmar, does Magmar have Flame Body in this mode or Vital Spirit? It might have like Flame Body, but that's the thing. That was why it's quite clever of Dreadnought to use Rock Slide instead of Liquidation, because that way you aren't making like the physical contact with it. So that was like pretty smart. Oh no, it missed! How did it miss? It's 2 feet in front of you. That's unlucky. That's Fire Blast missing. Because it is so much more accurate than Thunder, whenever Fire Blast misses, that one is like a kick in the teeth. It's like, really? Like, come on, man. Okay, it does have Vital Spirit. Okay, well, that's interesting to know. I suppose it's in the... I suppose base Magmar is in the DLC, so it, like, doesn't really, like, need to, you know, like, it's good for it to have the hidden ability kind of thing. Like, oh, it's like, oh, if you want one with the hidden ability, go to Dynamax Adventures kind of thing. So, okay. But no, we're doing well. We've got, we're like over halfway done. And again, well, I just want to say, Team 5, you're playing very well. We're doing the whole play aggressively thing. We're not faffing around with loads of like stat and status moves. Stat and status moves have their place on certain Pokemon. It's good to do them for, but generally in Dynamax Adventures, you want to just try and prevent the opponents from like attacking and having as many, you know, trying to limit the number of times they attack. And the best way to do that is to just beat them quickly. Given that most of the fights are like 2 turns anyway if you just play aggressively, so it's like there's no point in turning a 2-turn fight into a 3-turn fight. Not against a Pokemon like Hawlucha, which is very powerful. There's a reason why Hawlucha has been the Pokemon of choice in like multiple speedruns for different games. Okay, so no, well done. So look, we're on the final boss already. We're like what, like less than 15 minutes into this or whatever, and we're already at the boss. So very nicely done, everyone. So yeah, I would say Armoldo, yeah. And then because yeah, you're gonna have Poison Jab, and then I can just attack it with whatever, or I can use Follow Me. You know, I could just use Follow Me so it like doesn't hurt any of you guys if you like. Should I use Follow Me? That might not be a bad idea, actually. Just so it doesn't attack any of you guys. But yeah, whoever can well, provided it's not me, whoever can Dynamax, please Dynamax. It doesn't matter whether we're using like fire moves or poison moves or whatever. It's all good stuff. But yeah, just get those super effective fire and poison moves in and we should be good. Okay, yeah, I will go with a Follow Me. It's a shame we weren't able to get a backpacker, and like get some items. Like if I had like leftovers, that'd be pretty nifty. But again, look, it's just set up free healing for my Clefable, so not a bad thing. Yeah, I'm gonna Follow Me. I'll try and give you guys some cover, and then yeah, because that's the thing. Hawlucha is weak to Fairy. It's just, but it's got a ×4 super effective move, so it's like the payoff is there. Whereas, like, say, you know, for like the Hitmonchan earlier, it's like Lycanroc was definitely better than Hitmonchan, but with like, you know, but like with Hawlucha, you know, it's like it's kind of a mixed bag, but it's like more of a mixed bag. It's like a more worthwhile mixed bag. Yes, come on, poison. Ooh, crit. Okay. Poison, yes! Woo! We got the poison. Okay. Right, Max Flare. This is cool because then Heatmore will do a load more damage. And if Heatmore's using Fire Lash, does that lower attack? Or defense? I can't remember whether that lowers attack or defense. But even so, like, it will be helpful. Okay, it is getting desperate. It's going to start using generative AI attacks. Ah! Oh, crit? Oh, come on. No, well, at least it should lose a lot of health here, I'm hoping. Just because, yeah, there we go. Okay, well, I did... Oh, no, the Horn Leech! Ah! Don't... Tapu Bulu, how rude. How rude, Lou. Okay, there we go, Fire Lash. So does I get defense down? Defense down. Okay, so the next Fire Lash will do more. Another Poison Jab will do it. Because that's powered up Poison Jab as well, so... Yeah, Poison Jab, Fire Lash, Max Flare. I know, what is with these crits? Anyway, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? It was pretty feeble. I didn't really put my heart into that, I'm sorry. But okay, we did it, chat. Woo! Nicely done. I'm glad we were able to do a 5th one. That was very nice and quick. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. I'm glad we were able to actually get some poison moves there. Because poison isn't like the most common type, but yeah. Well done, everyone. Team 5. I'm glad, Eresu, I'm really glad we're able to play together. And that I didn't have to like push you off till like tomorrow or the weekend or whatever. But yes, I'll be back. So guys, I'll kind of start doing my outro now. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. I actually don't know with Saturday. What I'm on Saturday, I may do my typical 11 a.m. But I may do 10 a.m. because there is a Pokemon Go raid day. But like I said, Pokemon Go uses like a whole load more data now. So I don't know whether I'll do that raid day or not. like for more while. So I'll have to see. But basically, just Saturday, I may stream a bit earlier. But tomorrow, Friday the 11th, I'll be around at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So it's about 6 p.m. Pacific time now. So like 4 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be back, okay? So let me know if you guys get any shinies. Aresu, like, thank you for joining us. Like, honestly, brilliant having you. Thank you for just so immediately being on board and cooperative and excellent team member. Yeah, just excellent. Thank you. No shiny for Xander, but it's a Thursday. Okay, and none for Crows? Well, then it's up to me, okay? So Heatmore, okay, Heatmore is the one that I do need a shiny outside of Tapu Bulu. But Heatmore is not shiny. Magmar is not shiny. Halucha is not shiny. But will we get the Black Bulu? No! Oh, never mind. I did get shiny legendaries like just this past weekend, so I'm not due to get them for like a month or so probably now, but still, a man can dream though. A man can dream. Okay, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Oh, the humanity. So chat, we didn't get any shinies today, did we? You really like talking with voice actors too, so it's a great chance. Oh, well, thank you. I like voice actors as well. Okay. So there's Magmar. So yeah, I'm just gonna get Magmar because why not? But yeah. Okay, right, chat. This has been really fun. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's all for today. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't think I need to check anything in my game, so I'm just gonna save here, and then we'll kind of yeah, we'll pick this back up tomorrow. But I hope you guys had a good rest of your Tuesday and your Wednesday. Oh, my COVID booster and flu jab are fine. My arm is still kind of sore, but I didn't like feel tired or headachy or anything, which sometimes I have after I have injections and vaccines and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it's just literally sore arm. Like, please don't punch me in the arm. It'll hurt still. But anyway, love you guys lots. Thank you again. Thank you so much. I'm gonna save the game 50 bajillion times because that's what I do here at Bovio Games. Yeah, no. Well, we'll hopefully get some more shinies this weekend. It's a bit disappointing that, like, no one got any shinies, because we have a lot of shiny charm users now, so we really mathematically should have got one today, but oh well. But no, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Take care. See you later, and bye-bye.